So Michael Rutter, having covered just 2 laps of racing and 2 warm-up laps today, takes on the field, and they are all warmed up, ready for this last race of the day. The Velvet Superbike race really is going to be one to savour. Poleman Rutter, though, gets away on the number 1 bike brilliantly. Look at that, straight away. Gets that Testoretta straight out in front, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. Down Primrose towards York we go for the first time, and Rutter already has a massive lead over Ian Locker. Then it looks like Jim Moody, I think, there in 3rd place, with Ian Duffers trying to dive up the inside of Richard Britton and gets it, or does he? No, he gets wedged against the curb. Adrian Archibald finding a long way round at York Hairpin. Here's Rutter, here's Locker, locked in battle. Locker going for a Superbike win if he can get it. There is Moody. Moody, under severest of pressure, couldn't get any worse as far as he's concerned. He's got everybody in slipstream. Oh, John McGuinness right mired back there. McGuinness way down the field. So McGuinness, an absolutely awful start to this race. Anybody gets in the slipstream. Britton is in the slipstream. Is he going to be able to pull through? He pulls out of Duffers' slipstream as Duffers pulls out of Moody's slipstream, and they all get dragged by, and maybe number 13 Archibald gets the best of it. Look at the lead that Ian Locker has at Metropole at the moment. We're looking down from our... Oh, great pictures from that camera. Oh, Britton is on it. Moody is slipping back. There's a problem with Moody for sure. Out of Macroboy, already the leaders are heading down to Metropole. Locker leads by quite a long way from Rutter. Rutter then bounces into contention. We're on board with him now. Here comes Britton now into Metropole as well. Britton on bike number 8. In front of Ian Duffers on 6. 13 is Adrian Archibald. They are through Metropole safely, but I wonder for how many laps. And look at that, Adrian Archibald looked like he was going to make a pass there. Still Jim Moody on bike 21, slipping back a little bit. Anstey on the production bike, can't believe it. And Alex Donaldson on 5 is still in front of Ryan Farquhar. Great rides at the end of the day here. The sun has come out on the Northwest 200, and now the boys are really out to play. Along the causeway then. There is Locker, there is Rutter. Here, Locker. Well, oh, his foot's out, he's got a problem. The motor's blown, there's the smoke. Out goes Locker. Wow, I feel so sorry for him. That has really let Michael Rutter right off the hook. Look at the length of the lead that Rutter has now, courtesy of the pacemaking of Ian Locker. The Welshman must be absolutely beside himself. He won't show it because he's a real bloke's bloke, but at the end of the day, he will be devastated. Through comes Richard Britton in 2nd place at the moment. 3rd is still Ian Duffers. 4th is Adrian Archibald. 5th is Jim Moody. 6th, I think, is still Bruce Anstey. We're heading down towards Metropole corner now. Let's take a look at just how long a lead this man has. It's absolutely huge. Well, according to the timekeeper, it's nearly a minute. Michael Rutter has nearly a minute lead in this race at the moment. 6 laps, of course. It's the longest race of the day. Oh, he's still bouncing it along in the braking area, though. The Renegade Ducati, sponsored by Highland Spring, among others. Apparently all buddies of the team owner, Mark Griffiths. Meanwhile, Britton. Britton, did he put his foot out then? Britton, I'm sure, put his foot out to the right, but no, it's still looking like it's going all right, the bike, so Duffers isn't able to get by. Archibald lines himself up for a left-hand turn at the Metropole. Oh, flames coming out the back of Britton's bike, so, well, Duffers is getting well and truly burnt off, isn't he, really? Still, though, it's Rutter. How much easier can this be? Rutter then cruises into the chicane. A little bit of a wheelie last time, tips it into the right hand. Oh, tipped it straight into the ditch. Rutter throws it straight into the ditch. Absolutely incredible. £70,000 worth of motorcycle, plus the feature race of the day, is thrown up the road by Michael Rutter. 2 times today he's made mistakes. That penalty does not fit that crime. He dropped the front end, it looked to me, in that dip on the right-hand side there. Whether he was having such an easy time of it, he lost concentration, or whether it's because he's done so few laps. But that puts Richard Britton in the lead. Suddenly the stakes are absolutely massive for this bunch. None of these 3 men have ever won a race here at Northwest 200 in any class. Oh, look at that. Archibald trying to squeeze up the inside if he can of Duffers. Duffers just a bit slack out of there on the right-hander. Not usually a place to gain there. But Adrian Archibald looking any which way he can. Look at the aggression. He looks like Carl Fogarty, a big version of Carl Fogarty, all over that Red Bull Honda. Richard Britton still leads from Ian Duffers in 2nd place. Archibald has slipped back to 3rd again, but he's in the slipstream as the sun comes out and the shadows go long on the straight. What a great picture that is. And you can see the slipstream there of Ian Duffers just picking it up from the back of Richard Britton. Richard Britton providing the punch through the air that Duffers needed and gets a slingshot by. But biggest of all will be the man in 3rd place. He'll be getting the 2-bike slingshot, and that is Adrian Archibald. He pulled out maybe a fraction too early, but it's down to braking in the back of a boy, and that is about bravery. Superb. How did they all manage to stay in the same order? Britain still leads from Duffers in second. And Archibald thwarted again in third place, but really he's learning a lot from the boys in front, and he will be able to find his way by because he'll know where they're quickest and he'll know where they're slowest. Duffers out of the slipstream again, but it's going to be down to braking, and Richard Britton really is the man today as he bounces that back wheel. Oh, through goes Duffers. I can't believe he managed that. Will Britton go inside? Oh, no, he don't. He gets his nose cut off by Duffers, and Archibald has taken advantage. The fact that Britton had to shut the throttle momentarily meant that Archibald could get by, so Britton goes in just the space of a couple of corners from first back to third. Here's McGuinness. McGuinness riding through as well. John McGuinness in fourth place. It's a comfortable fourth. That is, of course, unless he makes a mistake and that lot get him. That's McFarlane. He's chasing Anstey now. Anstey's in front of him. And there is Donaldson as well on bike 5. So that completes the leaderboard. But all eyes are on the front as we come to the closing stage of this. Duffers has got it at the moment. Archibald is looking away. Can he make it on the brakes? I doubt that. Richard Britton's the only third place. What a great finish this will be. To Ultimate versus the Scotsman as they come down through the chicane. Is it going to be Duffers' day? Will it be his first win ever at the Northwest Circuit? Or is it going to be Archibald? Archibald looking for a way through. Archibald doesn't make it. Britton can only watch at the moment. Last corner then. It's down to Duffers. Duffers is going to win it. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, who got that? Who got that? They looked at Richard Britton to try and find out from Richard Britton. I don't think even he could tell. Through comes John McGuinness, unaware of the drama that's gone on in front of him. Deary me, but who got it?
Yeah, I think I got it, yeah.
Yeah, well, so far they're calling out you've got this win.
Yeah, it just seemed to give a big blast and just seemed to nip me in on the line. So.
I mean, you've, at the last minute when you needed it, you've got it.
Yeah, like it was a good race, and I seen Michael crash out, Ian blew up, so I knew then we were fighting for the lead. So that was a great race.
Well done.